Nigeria's Council of State, chaired by President Bola Tinubu and made up of former heads of state, governors and leaders of the National Assembly, are meeting for the second time under the Tinubu administration. At the top of the agenda, the leadership of the nation's electoral body ahead of the 2027 general elections.
So in keeping with that statutory provisions, Mr. President today recommended to Council of State Professor Joash O. Amopitan. Joash is a professor of law, as a matter of fact, also a professor of evidence. He's a highly respected scholar with impeccable credentials. And on the presentation of his name, Council unanimously approved and consented to the recommendation for his appointment. Speaker after speaker spoke glowingly of this professor as a very serious-minded scholar, a man of high integrity, and a tested and trusted hand who has never participated in any partisan politics.
Professor Amopitan, 58, is the senior advocate of Nigeria and Deputy Vice Chancellor of the University of Jos. He becomes the first person from Kogi State in Nigeria's North Central region to be nominated for the position. He replaces Professor Mahmood Yakubu, who bowed out this week after a decade-long service as INEC chairman. Notably absent from the hybrid meeting were the former heads of state, Yakubu Gowon, Olusegun Obasanjo, and Goodluck Jonathan. The Council of State also acknowledged the security challenges facing the country.
The National Council of States also acknowledged the security challenges in the country and did everything to support, because the second meeting, which was the Police Council, is meant to boost the capability of Nigerian police to fight crime. I think they aligns properly with the concerns of every Nigerian on the increasing insecurity, while also acknowledging the role and the successes recorded of late by our security agencies. I think it is a general concern. Security is for all of us.
The highest advisory council also approved the president's recommendation for the prerogative of mercy to be handed to 175 citizens across Nigeria, including a posthumous pardon for military General Maman Vasta and the Ogoni 9 environmental activists executed under military rule in 1995.
After the deliberation, the council approved unanimously for the different categories of the prerogative of mercy. The total is about 175. Of the total, email recommended for presidential clemency were about 82. Those recommended for reduced sentence for their terms of imprisonment are 65. Recommended for reduced sentences from death to life imprisonment are about 7 in number. The chairman of the National Population Commission that was appointed based on the approval of the Council of States unanimously is Dr. Aminu Yusuf from Niger State, as well as the Federal Commissioner representing Yobe State, in person of Alhaji Tonga Betara Bularafa, who is also appointed today and unanimously approved by the Council of State.
Council members also endorsed 959 national honors and special awards for 2024 and 2025, recognizing contributions in public service, sports, journalism, and humanitarian work. In a separate session, the Police Council approved an increase in the Nigeria Police Trust Fund allocation from 0.5 to 1% of the Federation account.
We also phrase that the Council should approve the refill and the reenactment of the Nigerian Police Trust Fund Establishment Act 2025 in order to remove the sunset clause and transition it into an agency.
It also endorsed the new executive bill to make the fund a permanent agency and observed a minute's silence for the late former Inspector General of Police, Solomon Arase.
Your Excellency, sir.
Professor Amukpetan's nomination now heads to the Nigerian Senate for confirmation, a decision that comes as Nigeria prepares for another decisive election cycle in 2027. As debates grow over how the head of the electoral body should be chosen and how credible posts can be guaranteed, no doubt the new INEC chair has his work cut out for him in stirring reforms and rebuilding confidence in Nigeria's democratic process. From the presidential villa, Adesua Omoruan, Arise News.